And we are back, YouTube. For anyone who's returning, thank you, and for everyone who's new, welcome. I'm Mitch, and this is Retro Rummage. I'm in the game of my channel buying games, DVDs, Blu-rays, any electrical items I get my hands on at car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace, charity shops for a cheap price. So I'm getting traded into CEX at a high price. So yeah, I'm able to build my own gaming collection. So yeah, back with another world famous episode of CEX Roulette. Now, this is a little bit different, this one, because I think I've hacked CEX Roulette. Well, actually, it's not myself who has, but I've been given a tip and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. And I'll go over the steps of basically how we got to there. So, on my last CEX Roulette video, or not CEX Roulette, but CEX video, I drove to Walthamstow to pick up a copy of Clono Door to Phantomile, as a few people messaged me on Instagram saying that they know that there's a good copy of this game in Walthamstow. You should go and get there because obviously it was one of the top three that I wanted to get for my collection. Now I've got two of them from this year. Obviously you can see over there we've got Clono and we've got Castlevania, and there is a space next to it for this, as I'm pretty confident it is going to be complete with the manual. So what I'd done after that video, when I uploaded that video, I asked I asked you guys, this is a game that I want. These are the stores they're in. If you're local to them, please can you go in and have a look and let me know if there's a copy that's complete with a manual and in good condition. Loads of people come back to me, so thank you to every one of those. But most of them, unfortunately, were saying, no, don't go to this store. It's rubbish condition. Don't go to this store. Hasn't got the manual. Don't go to this store. Only one person came back to me, and it was Abe. Well, I believe his name's Abe. His Instagram tag is Abe_C, I believe. He come back and he said, I'm going to Bolton, which is where one of these games was, and said, sorry, actually, he said he's going to the Lake District. He said he'll pop into the Bolton store for me, as he had to go there, and he'll let me know. So he did send me a couple of pictures, which I'll upload now, saying, yeah, it's in good condition, complete with the manual. Now, unfortunately, Bolton is about a 4.5 hour drive from me, one way, and obviously 4.5 hours the other way. So I didn't really fancy a 9 hour round trip in one day. So I thought, oh, do you know what? If obviously no one else comes back to me with the stores more local to me, I will do the trip. I'll go up there with my missus for the night or something, and we'll do something. Whether or not there's much to do in Bolton, I don't know, but I'm sure we would have found something. But in that time, other people would message me saying, why don't I join this group on Facebook called CEX Retro Watch? And basically, it's where people ask on there, do you know about the condition of this game in this store? You know, can you go into this store? And it's a real good community. Everyone helps each other out. Obviously, there's a lot of people ranting on there about the condition of games that they get from CEX, and other people praising CEX. CEX is kind of like a love-hate relationship. I've found we love to hate it. We couldn't probably build our gaming collections with it, but at the same time, we've got a few complaints, and I'm the exact same as well, to be fair. So, but yeah, it's a really good community. I would recommend joining it if you're like me and collect retro games and you use CEX a lot. It is a really useful tool. But basically, I put in there, does anyone know of a good condition in these stores that were more local to me? Now, unfortunately, no one come back to me, but someone did say that if I buy an obscure copy, well, they didn't say to me about this game, but it's another game that someone else asked about, saying that they know that this copy's in good condition in this store. They said if you buy an obscure DVD that is only in store in that CEX shop, along with the game, 9 times out of 10 you will get it from that store. So obviously Abe messaged me and said that this is a good copy in Bolton. So I went onto Bolton's store on the CEX app, found an obscure anime DVD, which was about £12. I think there was only 3 of them in stock in the whole of CEX, and one of them was in Bolton, along with this game that I wanted to buy. So I thought I'll give it a chance, I'll give it a go, and if it doesn't work, obviously I'll just take it back and I'll eventually have to drive up there. But so I bought the game and bought the DVD. It comes to £237 with the CEX vouchers. I checked the next day, and the game that I wanted had come out of stock in Bolton. So it looks like I may have hacked, no, not me personally, someone else has figured this out. But yeah, it looks like this is maybe a little bit of a hack for CEX Roulette. So I'm confident, we'll open the box and find out together. Obviously, disclaimer, if you try this and it doesn't work out, please don't come back to me and say it doesn't work. So, I can only go by my experience, and I'm hoping that it's going to work. So without further ado, we'll switch the cameras and yeah, we'll get this box open together. So, right, there we go. As we know, I struggle to open boxes, but bear with me. Let me get rid of that. Oh, nearly knocked the camera over. Bear with me. There we go. Hopefully that's all right. Oh. So yes, I can feel that we have a DVD and a game. So I'll show you the DVD just for reference. But yeah, basically this was the DVD. Spriggan. I know absolutely zero about anime. Let me know in the comments, is this a good one? £12 this was, so yeah, quite an expensive DVD. Well, it is actually complete as well. That's a shame, because I was going to use that as an excuse for it, for taking it back. That it's meant to have inserts and it's not there. So I'll have to try and figure that out. But hopefully they'll just let me send it back, because obviously I don't want it. But anyway, yeah, Spriggan anime there. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, this game was £225. If you've been watching my videos, you're going to know exactly which game this is. And it is, bear with me, Suikoden 2. I always pronounce that wrong. I always pronounce it Sudoken, as in Sudoku, the game. But it's Suikoden 2. And yeah, this is like a Japanese or JRPG, Japanese role-playing game, turn-based, I believe, similar to Final Fantasy games of that ilk. I'll put some footage up of it now. But yeah, really colourful game. It's a game that I've wanted to add to my collection for a long time. It's probably, people have been saying that there's a remake of this coming out in the next couple of months. Probably going to affect the price on this. Like I said, this is £225. I've seen on a previous video of Dan the Games Man, shout out to Dan, he was in a CEX store about a year ago, and this game was £270. So in the last year, it has come down from 270 to 225. Whether or not it comes down even further is yet to be seen. It's kind of a roulette in itself when the remakes come out, whether or not the prices go up or down. But we'll find out. But it's beside the point for me. I'm not really fussed about how much this game costs, although it is expensive. It's just one that I wanted to get into my collection. So yeah, really happy to hopefully be adding it. We'll open this together. But there she is, the manual, all in all her beauty. Sorry. Yeah, it looks in real good condition. I don't know. Let's have a look at the disc. It looks good in the picture Abe sent, but yeah, I don't know if you can see there. It looks minty, to be honest. The case is in pretty good condition. It did kind of make a little bit of a creak when it opened, but it's fine. The manual, can't see any writing on it, no creases. Yeah, really good condition there. So yeah, shout out to Abe. Like I say, I'm a man of my words. In my previous video, I said if you can take a picture, a photo, or get some photographic evidence of a copy of this in CEX in good condition, I end up buying it, I'll sort you out some vouchers. So Abe, check your inbox on Instagram, mate. I will send some vouchers your way. So yeah, really appreciate that. Also, shout out to the people that got me into the CEX Retro Watch group, because my Facebook page is new. I automatically got declined, and a few people messaged the admin and whatnot on there to help me get into that group. Obviously, without them, I wouldn't have found out about this trick. So yeah, shout out to all of you guys. I can't thank you enough how much you guys helped me in getting these games. Obviously that's 2 games now that I wouldn't have if it weren't for people messaging me on Instagram, messaging me on Facebook, and giving me these tips and advice. Because at the end of the day, I am still learning every day with this. I am relatively new to collecting. I am new. I've been collecting seriously for the last 6 months. A couple of my games I've had for a couple of years, my PlayStation and that I've had for a couple of years, but not on this scale. So I'm still learning every day, and I do really appreciate everyone's help. So yeah, really happy to be adding this to the collection. This will be going over there, Pride and Joy, next to Castlevania, next to the other big hitters of my collection. So yeah, that's it for today, everyone. Really appreciate all of the views, all the likes, all the subscriptions. The subscriptions have been going crazy again lately. Over 1,700 now. Yeah, it's going so fast. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers last time, I gave away some CEX vouchers. I've decided again, every time that I hit 1,000 milestone, I'm going to give away some vouchers, and it's going to be more than last time. So I think the first time I gave away maybe £43 voucher, something like that. So this time it will be between £60 and £70 CEX voucher. So obviously the quicker you subscribe, the quicker we get to those milestones, the quicker I'll be giving some vouchers to one lucky subscriber. So yeah, really do appreciate that. Take care, everyone, and I will see you all in the next one.